Okay, there are 4 items. I told you that I cannot miss. This is one of the 4 items. For those of us that have always had an appreciation, an admiration, a love for opal, that magical, magical feel that it has. In your life, have you ever seen an opal necklace like this? I want to draw your attention to the price. The price is $109. The price on the necklace is $109.98. The earrings are $59.98 and the bracelet is $59.98. Jay, this is an astonishing deal for what is really something special.
Well, you know what's amazing about this? If think about these are literally opals from around the world, and these are all natural opals that come from literally around the world. And this is so incredible because when you look at this and you're looking at the overall design and look at our overall look, if you think about all the places that I had to go to travel to pick up this, and everybody, there are opals in here, the blue opals, the pink opals, all the different opals that we have in here, the white opals, the honeycomb opal, all the different opals that you've had in a product at one time or another. You can see the green opals, right? You can see the green goddess opal. This is literally opals from around the world. As everybody knows, anybody who has shopped with me for any length of time, you know I specialize, the first thing I specialize is turquoise, and turquoise from around the world. The second thing I specialize is opals and opals from around the world. So we were thinking, you know, what can we do that would be something a little bit different, something really, really, truly unique, and something that nobody else could do. And I don't know of anybody that has the amount of opal stock that we do, and I don't know, other than museums, right? I don't know of anybody who has more kinds of turquoise than we have, but even the museums they don't have any weight, right? They just have the specimen. And I can compete on that if you come to my man cave. I've got specimens that I've been collecting since the 70s. But I think that we really kind of rule in turquoise and we rule in opals. And this is your chance to really get something that you're not going to be able to get from anybody else.
I would never interrupt you, but I have to say what I've got to say right now. You didn't just see what happened, did you?
No.
You didn't see it?
What?
Did you see it at home? Did you see what just happened? I'm going to tell you what happened in the past 3 minutes while Jay was telling us that wonderful story. I noticed something on my card. I noticed that the necklace should have been $99. So I stepped off set and I said to our producer, Rick, it says $99. And he said, no, it's not, it's wrong. The card's wrong, it's $109. They have agreed to take it to $99 because that was all was on my card. So the price has just changed. Anybody that's already bought it is going to get it for $99. We have 600 left before it's sold out.
Wow.
If you want the necklace, $99. We're making it happen because it is the final show of the decade. Jay, everything you were saying magnified now times 10.
Wow, okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's really wild. Yeah, you know what? I was shocked at 109. I was really shocked. And if, you know, like I could sit here and every one of them is going to have the varieties of opal. They're not going to have the exact same beads and stuff, but you got peach opal. I got opal from all over the world, completely all over the world. You've got every kind of opal that you can imagine. I don't know anybody else that could even make something like this. I mean, because nobody really has the kind of opal stock that we have. Right. But we wanted to do something unique. We wanted to do something very special, something very different. And I'm looking at there's actually 3 of these opals that you can't they're non-existent now. That you can't even get. This is all stuff that we went through the warehouse, and you know, like we have humongous warehouses, right? And so you go through, and maybe you might have 50 kilos or 100 kilos or whatever. Well, that's not even enough. You know, like even with it's so funny. Like, let's just take this necklace, right? You know, like I'll tell somebody, I said, yeah, you know, I've got 1 ton of that. So I've got 1 metric ton, which is 2,200 pounds. And they'll go, oh my gosh, that's unbelievable. And I said, really? That's unbelievable? And they go, yeah. I said, do you realize if I cut just 1 necklace, graduated necklace, that'll make about 600 necklaces. And they go, what? I go, that will make about 600 necklaces. And that's only if all the sizes are big enough that we can cut it. So this is really something that's really unique and really different. And if you're somebody who likes something special, if you like those things that you're never going to see from anybody else, and I'll guarantee you on this, you would never see it from me at this price. All right, I wouldn't even be able to do this. If they called me tomorrow, you watch, okay, this will blow out. It's already blowing out, right? And so they'll go, oh, Jay, that blew out like crazy. So can we order more? Okay, the answer is no,
not today.
So you'll never see this again. And it's not that I couldn't do it. Could I do it? Absolutely. Could I do it and do it for that price? Absolutely not. Would I ever do it again? No, I won't. Okay, so there you go. You get something, you know. And one of the cool things, and I think that the reason people tune in for Mine Finds, and I hear this a lot, okay? It's really funny. I get to meet people. I travel so much. I get to meet people from all different walks of life.
Yeah.
And you know what's really cool is like people will walk up to me and they'll say, because I look different, I guess, or something. They go, "Are you Jay King?" And I'll say, "Yes." And they'll be wearing my jewelry.
Right.
Now I'm in the middle of nowhere at an airport or something like that. They didn't dress up saying, you know what? On my flight today, I'm going to run into Jay King. So I'm not going to wear his jewelry. And what they always say, one of the things that they have in common is they love the quality, they love the designs, but they always say this. They say, you know what? Really, what I like is I never see myself walking around.
Right.
That they say, you know, what you say is true. She goes, they'll say, look, I've had this. I've never seen anybody. And these are very limited. If you think of the population and these are all exclusives just for the Mine Finds show. We don't sell anywhere else. The only other place that you can even get Mine Finds is 4 times a year. We have an outlet store in Albuquerque that we open 4 times a year for like a week at a time, 10 days at a time. And that's just to sell all the extra designs that we do because we design. That's the only place you can even find Mine Finds. Other than here, this is the only place that you see these designs.
Folks, we have at this moment in time 700 people dialing in, 700 sold. If you want the necklace, I have 200. If you want the bracelet, we have now fewer than 300. The earrings are on fire. Everybody seems to be buying the earrings. The earrings are only $59 as well. It's that perfect complement. This will be your only opportunity to buy the matching earrings together at $59.98. And I love that we kind of picked on that one color that is perfect.
This is probably one of the more rare. The reason I did that is the more neutral, the blue, and it's also the rarest opal of all of those opals. And that's something that's what they call royal blue. And of all the material that we got, less than 5% of it was the royal blue color, which is that perfect clear blue color.
Well, folks, this is the first of 4. There are 3 more still to come in about 20 minutes. Hubei, the most revered turquoise, at a price we've never done before, for the last show of the decade with Jay King. And then in the next hour, don't even get me started on the next hour. You have no idea what Jay has in store for you in the next hour. We may have a meltdown in the phone lines, and it's all this man's fault. He looks so innocent, but he's put together this show.
I get blamed. I even get blamed from things in Britain, okay?
Well, you married a British lady,
That's what I'm saying. I get blamed for things in Britain, then I'm not even there, right, at the time, but I'll get blamed because I'm an American.
It's your fault. Jay.
It's my fault.
We're out of fish and chips. It's your fault. No Guinness left. It's your fault.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've been blamed for worse. But I'm so glad that everybody's getting this. They understand this is really, to tell you the truth, this is phenomenal. It's great. And think of all the things you can wear this with. Plus, think of the rarity of this. Who else, where are you going to see this? But I have to tell you, really, when I came out here and they told me the price, $109, I said, you got to be kidding me, man. That's insane for what we were going to sell this for. And this, you know, this just came in, and the price that we're going to sell it for, I had to work very hard to be able to do that.
Right.
You know, so this is really just crazy.
For those tuning in wondering what's going on, we started at $109 for this, and there was a little bit of a mistake and a mix-up, and then I stepped off set. It was all very dramatic. And then the team
I wondered what you were going over there. And then he's talking like this.
Hello.
Like the Secret Service, and I was thinking, I wonder if he's got something stuck in his throat. I didn't know what you were doing. I honestly didn't.
I was like marching around trying to, because I wanted to tell our producer that there was this here. So I do want to thank Marty, our sales manager, who works behind the scenes, with Rick, our amazing producer, who made this a reality, all within moments and minutes. It benefits you. It's the lowest price on something that, you know, I mean, Jay, I go back to one word, and that is opal. It's opal at this price.
Yeah, and these, just so everybody knows, okay, these, what really is key to, these are all genuine, natural opals, okay?
Necklace sold out. Bracelet,
Necklace
we have
sold
less
out.
than 100.
Yeah, if you can get,
50 now.
these guys, I'm just telling you, I'm okay, and I say this sincerely, don't break the bank, don't break your budget, okay? But this, I'm not gonna make this again. I won't. It's just, that's just a fact, okay? So if you want a set of it, or want this set, now you can always, they might pop up, like if somebody, doesn't take it or whatever, you might be able to get one here and there, but this is something that you're just never gonna get, and you would never get them at this price.
How exciting. I love doing these shows. I relish them, and Jay, to say to you, because I know so many folks who want to call in and speak to you say the same thing, you live your passion. You don't need to do this at this stage. You've proven everything because
But don't tell anybody that.
we never want to let you go, Jay.
I whine constantly. No, it really is fun. I get up every morning. I go to bed early. I go to bed with the chickens. I get up very early, but I live and breathe my